Hello, my name is RAFIQ Salih and I will be giving a brief introduction into our movie review about Django Unchained. The movie is by Quentin Tarantino, starring Jamie Foxx and Christoph Waltz, and a lot of other talented actors such as Samuel L. Jackson and Leonardo DiCaprio. The story is about Django, who is a slave from Africa who has been freed by a German bounty hunter who goes by the name Dr. King Schultz, who is planning to make him his apprentice. The journey of the two starts while he is training his apprentice, and then they make their way to rescue Django's wife after she was being enslaved by a plantation owner.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is AZHARI. Today I'm going to talk about the summary. Well, the movie is on a first African man and one German man at the Texas during 1850s, as they each helping on a being bounty killer. Well, Jamie Foxx, as known as Django, a slave, was selected from the German, as known as the Dr. Schultz, to help him on kill and catch criminal. Well, Django got selected from the DAIF, as Django wife Carrie Washington, as known as Bromhilda, can speak German, and Dr. Schultz intrigued to meet his wife. However, the journey was adventure, as the movie plot shows vengeance and dramatic. And this Django fights for his beloved wife and revenge on those who separate the couple. On to the next presentation. The themes in this film was all about freedom for the African people during 1850s, and the movie also shows how African people got treated by the American with violence and no mercy. It portrays from a long time, which is the African people got treated by the Americans with rudely and harshly. And the movie highlighted how racist the culture was back in Texas, with the poor system, as the African people has dark skin color and have no rights to show them who they are. And the themes also portrays hypocrisy and system corruption on the film. It also one of the main plot in the film shows that the American chasing only money and slave. On to the next one. For the character analysis, Django role are as main protagonist, and with this analysis, his personality determined, brave and loyal. During the film, he is a very timid man who has no rights to talk or to rebel in a white man culture. As Dr. Schultz helped him out, he became more confident and skilled. Then the character development is this shows how Django become nothing to someone as he represents himself empowerment and freedom. You can see that he is being confident in any kinds of obstacles that he going through to survive, and also to help his wife from being a slave. On to the next one. In this presentation, acting, performance, and comments, Jamie Foxx, also known as Django, himself portrays an impressive acting while he leads the film as the main character. he also shows one of the hatred and vengeance entire film. Um, During the shows, really uh, he really serious in acting, and he is um, being good in acting also. On to the next one. Kerry Washington, also known as Broomhilda, role shows how the audience were empathy and sad as her tears and fear catch the entire film. Her acting was on top, where she can bring the character helplessly and brings the audience empathy. Throughout the shows, she is a very helpless woman, which is she held by the American people and also her own people throughout the show, and she being treated harshly and also violently with the American people as they use her as a slave. And with the movie plot and also the screen, uh, which is the audio and action fights and explosive, was top notch as the explosive were not recorded in CGI and it recorded in real life. This also brings the audience amaze in the film, which is I also agree, and I would give around 8 out of 10 rating. um, On to the next one. Lesson and moral values that learn from the movie. In this movie, they have a lot of morals that we can learn, which is we can see that Django showed the importance of standing up with justice and strength, make self-belief and stronger to face discrimination. His motive that in this film is that he wants to be a freedom man, and to be a freedom man he needs a confidence that he can stand up all by himself, and with this he will do anything uh, by facing the discrimination. And a part of it is that he needs to face the violence and also think how to get out from the situation. Not all about that, it also shows this movie shows that love and loyal can protect to the loved ones. In the movie, Django will do everything to save his wife, and it teaches people overcome to an impediment. By this statement is that with love you have driven to be a more confident and also do anything to protect to the loved ones, and it gives a good example to a human society. And this movie also taught that with putting violence equals consequence. By what I mean is that if violence equals consequences, is that it shows that violence can cause chaos, and we can see that how Django take vengeance and violence throughout a fight with hatred to the American people. And the last one is that the conclusion, we can see that at the end of the shows, Django himself got saved. Django saved his wife from the situation that he held, and the movie shows that vengeance deserves to live as people will take advantage. And why do I mean this? Because with determination and also confidence, you need to think that what you're going to do, and of course to save your loved ones you need to do everything that you need. And the movie also shows how adventure Dr. Schultz and Django, as they not easily lose hope when they have a chance. We can conclude that also that Django is determined to do everything to survive and to take his wife from danger. Though Django Unchained title shows that the character freedom from the slave, the movie highlighted that it's all about rescuing his beloved wife from the villain. Um, that's all the conclusion from the presentation, and that's all from me. Thank you.